So Dave, you got to take Leroy in to get him fixed. What was wrong with him?
Well, he was overheating, or not really overheating, but the temperature was getting pretty high in it, right around 190, which is right on the limit where the fan would keep kicking on, kicking off, kicking on, kicking off. Even on a mild grade, say about a 2 to 3% grade going down the road. So I took him in for that, and plus he had a bunch of air leaks. When you shut the truck off, you could hear it hissing and everything until the tanks bled down. So I figured we better get those taken care of.
We're Dave and Karen from Wax on Wheels, and we sold our sticks and bricks to RV full-time now that we are retired. We travel with our heavy-duty truck Leroy, our 2 K&M motorcycles, our DRV Dixie, and our smart car Zippy. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell to be notified when we post a new video. So what did they do?
Well, what they did is they supposedly the bottom third of the radiator was packed up on the exterior of it with just road debris, garbage, dirt, oils, or what have you. So they pulled the radiator out and steam cleaned it on the outside and put it all back in.
So how many miles of crud was on there?
Oh, good God, I don't know. 600,000.
So probably about 10 years worth of crud, since this is a 2009.
Yep.
Okay.
So, and then they replaced the airline between the compressor and the air dryer. I guess that had a major leak in it. And then they also replaced a rear brake can line because it was almost worn all the way through from rubbing on a part of the chassis.
That wouldn't have been good.
No.
We would have lost all brakes.
We wouldn't have lost brakes. Brakes would have been applied.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Without notice.
Uh-huh.
And then they fixed a bunch of little other air leaks, but
And how did all the repairs go?
not well. After they had the truck for 5 days at Vanguard, finally got it back on a Friday, and we picked it up in in Flagstaff, and then we drove it back down to Cottonwood where we were staying. And it's about a
hour and a half
drive from there back to Cottonwood. So once got back to Cottonwood, I noticed that I'm having coolant leak out from my lower radiator hose.
What you doing, Dave?
Trying to fix a coolant leak that
Supposedly was repaired.
supposedly was repaired.
What are you finding?
Well, it's leaking right around there.
That's coolant, huh?
So I ended up having to tighten the hose up about a turn and a half and started up the truck and brought it up to temperature and let it sit and all that, and that checked out okay with a loose hose clamp. Strike number 1 on them. And then after that we left Cottonwood and went down to Mesa, Arizona, where we wanted to have some work done on our RV. And when we got there, I shut the truck off, and I hear this major hissing sound. And so I popped the hood, and this little T right here, the hose came off of it.
And that's one they replaced.
That's the one they replaced right there.
At Vanguard.
At Vanguard, yeah. So I ended up out there having to retrim the end of the hose because they just snipped it and the hose was flattened more or less and it wouldn't fit into the fitting correctly. So I had to trim the hose up so it was nice and neat and then hook it back into the fitting. You know, you figure for $3,600, you could have got it done right the first time.
And you have warranty on the truck.
I have a warranty on a truck, but it covers the engine and transmission, and it's really only the moving parts in the engine and transmission. Mm-hmm. Say like an alternator or something goes bad, that's on me. Mm. But because it's a bolt-on piece to the engine.
Okay.
So.
Well, did you call Vanguard and tell them the problems you were having?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And what did they want to do?
Well, they said, well, we can send a truck repair out, and I'd have to pay for that if it wasn't the hose. You know, and that's about $1,000 to start right there. You know, so I just tell them, forget it, go away.
Well, he also said that since we were going to be traveling near Tucson.
Oh, yes, near Tucson, we could bring it into the Vanguard dealer down there, and they'd go over it and see what's what.
And fix any repairs
and
there.
Fix any repairs,
But you fixed it.
But I fixed them, and I'm not going to waste any more time with those guys. Yeah.
And you've used them in the past with no problem, right?
Yeah, I used them before, but this, I don't know.
Really nice people and stuff, but
Really
they didn't
nice
fix
people,
it.
but the mechanic who was doing the work, no. If you ask me, I think they had to hand him his walking papers. So my advice to anybody who owns an HDT is learn about it, study YouTube on it, and if you can fix it yourself, do it. Because those truck repair shops are expensive. Now on out, I'm going to be my own mechanic, unless it's something super major.
Well, you're getting ready to do another repair here.
Yeah.
Not a repair, but
maintenance.
a maintenance.
Yeah, I'm going to replace the air dryer filter.
Oh, we'll have to videotape that then.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right.
So how's it working now? It's been almost 2 weeks.
It's running good now.
No more air leaks?
No more air leaks. So.
No more temperature problems?
Oh. No, not like it was.
Okay.
So.
Keeping an eye on it.
Yep. Won't be doing that again. What's on Wheels out.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below, even if it's just to say hi. Don't forget to subscribe.